Welcome! My name is Sheila and this is my 30-day Healthy Reset Challenge. Today is day 27 of my challenge, and welcome back. If you have returned or if this is your first time here, then welcome. I'm on this challenge to lose some weight and get healthier and eat healthier. And so, like I said, it's day 27. So we are almost nearing the end of our challenge. And I must confess, it is late in the afternoon. It's about 4 o'clock already, and I'm just now getting around to making any kind of video content. It's just this morning I had some exciting news, but I will share that with you on day 30. I managed to reach a milestone, and I shared it with my coach. She advised me to post it on my Facebook page. So if you have a link, if you know my Facebook page, go and check that out. But to get a little sneak preview of what I'm going to announce on the 30th. But this morning I was out making, trying to record video content, but instead all I managed to get was some photos so that I could do like a before and after comparison of how my journey has been this past year. Anyway, to get back to day 27 of my challenge, I normally tell you what I normally eat during the day. So my fuelings, I've already had 4 fuelings so far today. I've had the frothy cappuccino boost that I've been having for the last 3 or 4 days, added to my coffee, which I'm really enjoying that. I might continue doing that. Then for fueling number 2, I had the maple and brown sugar oatmeal. Fueling number 3, which is right around noon when that happens, I had the rustic tomato and herb penne that I've been waffling for the last couple of days. And I learned that if I add 3 tablespoons of water and only cook it for 4 minutes in my mini waffle dash, it doesn't get quite so hard and almost burnt looking, but it is kind of crumbly. So whenever I try to get it out of the waffle maker, it wants to fall apart. It's still good, it tastes really good, so I may continue to experiment with it a little bit more and perhaps add maybe a tablespoon or so of egg whites to it to see if that might bind it up a little bit more and not make it want to crumble apart whenever I try to get it out of the waffle iron. We'll see. We'll keep experimenting with that. And then for fueling number 4, I had a peanut butter shake. So if you were here yesterday, you saw my video. I was talking about a healthy mindset, and I think I have to give that so much credit of trying to establish having a healthy mindset, which is something that Optavia really stresses in part of their program, towards helping me achieve some of the goals that I've been able to gain as of today. Oh wow, I want to really get into more detail of what happened, but I will definitely save it for it's definitely worth the wait. Oh gosh, it will be, as of today, it will be 10 days to the full year of how long I've been on Optavia. In 10 days from today, it will be a full complete year. And making that decision to get healthier, to improve my health, my eating habits, giving up soda pop for the most part. I might have one maybe every couple of weeks. Just a single Diet Dr. Pepper or something like that. Every couple of weeks, if that. But switching over to water and making those healthier choices has been the best thing for me, and I am feeling it, and I'm willing to show it off a little bit. I will show you before and after pictures here on the 30th to show you just how far I've come on this journey. And if you are seriously considering getting healthier, losing some weight, becoming more active, eating better food, and taking better care of yourself, by all means, go for it. Don't let anything stop you from accomplishing whatever goal you set out for yourself. And getting healthier is just really key. One of the things I learned this week, which I wasn't really aware of, one of the other members of our group mentioned this, that since 1978, I believe it was, since 1978, the population has gotten overweight by 30%. I think it's 30% of the population is now obese or overweight. And that is just amazing. In such a short time, that's just a little over 40 years. We've increased our being overweight by that much in just 40 years. And like a lot of people who struggle with their weight, some people think that it's because of genetics. They think, oh, because my parents or my grandparents were obese, I'm liable to be, I'm prone to be obese myself. I was guilty of that very thinking, because my mom, bless her heart, she's been gone from us for about 9 years now, and that's another story. But a few weeks ago, I had some really deep struggles with dealing with that 3 weeks ago, and that goes back to the healthy mindset. I was not in a healthy mindset at that moment. But she struggled with her weight all her life, and the heaviest she ever gotten was 280 pounds. I wasn't near that number, but if I kept going at the rate that I was going, I probably could have made it to that amount, or I probably could have made it to that number by the time I turned 64, which is when she passed away. I didn't want to think about that. And also the fact that my husband got a checkup last year, and he was diagnosed with prediabetes. That was another thing. Those two elements were what spurred me into action to try to improve my own health. One, to support my husband's having to change his diet and get healthier because he didn't want to become a diabetic. And two, I didn't want to follow down the same path that my mother did. So it all comes back to the healthy mindset. And I'm so glad that this week our group got to talk about that, and I got to dive deeper into that subject, because I didn't realize that. I didn't make that connection quite so much until this week. It all seemed to just fall into place. And that's what's beautiful about Optavia. If you start with the healthy mindset and you really keep nourishing that mindset, all the other elements of the program just fall into place. And I can't speak enough about this. But we need to go and check out my journal. I haven't even had a chance to even write in my journal yet. So let me go into the kitchen and get it all written out, and we will get back to that. My lean and green for this evening, and I'm sorry I didn't record it, but it was so good. My kids and my husband wanted to eat out tonight, so we went to a local restaurant here in our town, and they served a very delicious salad. It's got some mixed greens, mixed leafy greens, like a variety of different kinds of lettuces, and along with it, it had cucumbers and tomatoes in it. And you can get it with grilled chicken too. But there was a couple of things in the salad that I did not want because it's not approved on Optavia. There was the croutons, and even though it's approved on the program, I didn't want to have any additional cheese in the salad. So I asked if I could substitute the cheese for some grilled mushrooms, and they were able to comply with it. So I had a delicious leafy green grilled chicken salad that I didn't even have to add any dressing to it. It was delicious just as it is. And now it's getting close to fueling number 5. So I don't know if you noticed earlier today when I was outside, there was a storm starting to brew in. There's been storms coming and going in our community for the last week, and it was kind of drizzly and damp and starting to get cold. So because the cold front came through this evening, I decided for tonight I'm going to have for my last fueling the velvety hot chocolate. Just something to be cozy up and warm with for the evening. So that's what I'm going to do for the evening, and call it a night after that. I will see you tomorrow for day number 28 of my 30-day healthy reset challenge, and I hope you come back. If you have any questions or concerns, just leave them below in the comments, and I will certainly read them and get back with you as soon as I can. All right, we will see you tomorrow, and you guys have a good evening. Bye.